Hello, 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 my ninja warriors. What's up? What's up? So, today's session is going to be all about sets. Okay, and we are here to complete the complete sets chapter in one go. All right. So, make sure that you are dedicated to this session for completely 2 hours. Plus minus 10-15 minutes will be there, but yes, approximately 2 to 2.5 hours will take to finish off this particular chapter or session. But before I start, do let me know whether I am perfectly audible and visible. I can see the very first student over here. Hi Abhijit, how are you? I am absolutely fine. Okay. So today's session is going to be super duper simple, chill pill, because sets is something which is a very basic chapter which is coming from your NCERT. At least the 1 hour is going to be just like picnic for you. Okay, the definitions, easy questions. The next hour maybe might feel a little bit intense because we are going to solve a couple of JEE main question as well in this session. Okay, so Jay Prakash is asking, do you take chemistry? No, 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 not at all. Your ninja ma'am is absolutely dedicated to mathematics. Now, for all of those who are new to the channel or new to this particular session, this is my brief introduction. My name is Namrata and I have over more than 10 years of teaching experience in both online and offline. Okay, so these are my credentials. If you can look over here, that I have over more than 10 years of teaching experience in both online and offline, and something which is very like famous, which is ninja techniques. Yes, I am famous for my signature ninja techniques, which is not going to be just helpful for your JEE main, but JEE advance as well. Okay, everybody, just one thing, the moment you enter this particular session, you have to like this session right away. Okay, everybody, yes, clear, perfecto. Okay, so just let me know if my sound is fine or not. Sound is fine or not? Yes. No, I don't think so. We'll take any break in between. See, the session is going to be anyway very slow. Like slow means not very intense. Sets is something which is not very heavy on brain. It is a light chapter. So I don't feel any need of taking a break. Okay. All right. Yes. Hi, study with me. Thank you, Sasi Prakash. Okay. I don't know, in my session there is at least one student who will complain about the sound. So I don't know, my sound is like completely on 100%. Are you facing any issue with sound? Please do let me know, because my sound is it feels that I have kept my sound at 100% already. But then again, you guys complain in every session, so it makes me feel like, okay, is something wrong with my sound system or sound volume? Kirti is giving me thumbs up. What about others? What about others? Is it fine, or do I need to do a checkup, checkup? Okay. Sasi Prakash is saying, for me it is good, study with me. Okay, a lot of people are already confirming and giving green signal that okay. Ma'am, JEE 2027 course, please ma'am. So JEE 2027 course is right now going on. Can you see these sessions are specially designed for 2027. Can you see the title over here, 2027? And okay, if you are looking for a paid course, so link is clearly given in the description box. Okay, so you can just check it out. You can book a free demo. You can check the pinned comment over here. So can you just see? Can you just see this? If I click on this link, what will get open? So just fill your basic details and you are good to go. All right. Okay, so just fill this form and we are going to reach out. Okay, perfecto. Let me just keep this over here and let us start. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Better. Right. Okay, all right. English speaking speed change. What happens? I am scoring 250 on 300 due to you, Crush Ma'am. What is happening in the chat box? Okay. Yes, the notes will be shared. Don't worry about it. But before I start sets chapter, I have something to share. It is about VLC, Vedantu Learning Center. Right. So what is the difference between VLC and other coaching centers? By the way, this is for all of those who are looking for a proper offline coaching center. Let me tell you that VLC is completely different from your usual regular coaching centers because of the very first thing, personalized attention to average students as well. Because usually what happens in coaching center, only toppers get personalized attention, the first bencher, and the backbencher average student become invisible in the class. And also we have 100% guaranteed improvement promise. That means if you feel that my rank is not getting improved, then we will refund your fees. Okay, all right. So you can check out that offline center VLC is now in your city. So you can check it out on the maps. Where is it? And link is given in the description box. Just fill the form and we will reach out to you. Okay, all right. Yes. Okay, perfect. Now let's start with sets. Okay, all right. So just promise me that Ninja Ma'am, we are going to give you 2 hours, 2 to 2.5 hours dedicatedly, and will not get up in between, will not get up from table chair. Make sure that you're sitting on a table chair and not in your bed. Bring your pen and notes. A table chair, a quiet atmosphere is what is needed over here. And bring your water bottle, because no excuses, just focused attention. These 2 hours, if you promise that, ma'am, we are going to give you these 2 hours, I will make sure that you are going to master sets like a pro. Okay, all right. So here we go. Perfecto. Perfecto. Okay, sets. Let's talk about sets. A well-defined collection of objects is called sets. Okay. Sets is nothing but, if you understand what is sets, so it is a well-defined collection of objects. Now you'll be like, ma'am, what is well-defined? See, understand. The words over here are carrying utmost importance. Well-defined collection. Okay. Well-defined. So collection of objects. Okay, so understand. Let me just give you an example and let me then teach you the definition of all these terms. Okay, well-defined collection of object. For example, just let me know the collection of good cricket players of India. Is it a set or not? So now we'll understand, okay, the collection of good cricket players of India, Dhoni, Yuvraj, Virat, and we have KL Rahul. Okay, all right. So good. The definition of good is subjective. For Ninja Ma'am, KL Rahul might be a good player, but for someone else, like someone like Kirti, he or she feels that no, KL Rahul is not that good. So over here, is it well defined? The collection is not well defined. Okay. So well defined means that the description will give you a defined thing. It should not vary from person to person. So this is not a set. Not a set, because this is not well defined. This is a very vague definition. What is good? Good is very subjective. For you, good is different. For me, good is very much different. Okay. A well-defined collection of objects over here. A well-defined collection of objects. So over here, can you see the collection of good cricket players of India is not a set. Not a set. What about the next thing? Collection of difficult topics in mathematics. Now again, that is again a subjective thing. collection of difficult topics. Difficult for me, difficult is different from someone from mathematics background. Difficult is different, and someone from bio background or medical background, difficult subject, difficult topic may be different. So again, this is also not a set because this is also not a well-defined collection. Okay, it is not a well-defined collection. Now let's talk about 3, the collection of first 5 prime natural numbers. Now this is something which is definitely a set, because if I try to write collection of first 5 prime numbers, first prime number is 2, 3, then 5, and then 7, and then eventually 11. So this is the set, correct? So for me also this is the same, for you also this is the same, correct? 2, 3, 5, 7, 11 for me, for you, for anybody sitting in Australia, for anybody sitting in America, for anybody sitting in Canada, any country. This is a universal truth. Okay, you cannot say that no ma'am, first 5 prime natural number for me is different from someone else's is different. So basically this is a well-defined set over here. I hope that you are getting. Now how to represent a set? Let us first find out. So a set is represented by a capital letter, suppose A, B, C, X, Y, Z, anything capital letter, and it is inclusive of curly bracket. So suppose collection of first 5 prime natural numbers. So 2, 5, 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5, then we have 7, then we have 11. So can you see that how I represented it? First of all, the naming of set is done with a capital letter. Okay. The elements of the set, the collection of the set is, okay, over here it is mentioned by, separated by comma inside the curly bracket. So every element will be separated by comma and it will be written in curly bracket. Okay ma'am, got it. Now there are 2 ways to represent a set, roster form and set builder form. So roster form, by the way, this is very much important for your relations as well. So if you're going to study relations in class 12th, this is very much important. Roster form and set builder form. Okay. So one by one, let's understand what is roster form, what is set builder form. Okay. So roster form may, the set is described by listing each member of the set separated by commas within curly braces. This is what we have already seen. Okay. For example, set of all the letters in the word proportion. Okay. So let us make a set now. Suppose I will mention that set A is here. Okay. Now what is a roster form? In roster form, your elements will be inside the curly bracket. That is the first thing. Okay. And listing each member of the set separated by comma inside the curly bracket, what I'm going to do is I am going to write all the letters used in this word. So P is something which is used, R is something which is used, O is something, then P to again like twice it's there, so no need to mention, O also, R also. Now T is the new letter, I is the new letter, and N is the new letter. So protein, okay, protein over here. Perfecto. So this is your set A. Correct. Okay. All right. So this is nothing but set A. Okay. Now 2 things to understand for a roster form. What are these 2 things? Ordering of elements does not matter. That means suppose if set A is 1, 2, 3 and set B is 2, 1, 3. Both sets are actually same, equal or same, you can say. Okay, ordering doesn't matter. Like if I talk about ordered pair, I don't know how many of you are aware about ordered pair. Ordered pair is 1, 2. Understand the coordinate system. 1, 2 coordinate is different from 2, 1. This is different. Okay. In ordered pair, things are different. But in sets, if at all order is changed, then the set will not get changed. This is going to be the same set over here. Okay. All right, so this happens with set. All elements must be distinct. Okay, so that what does that mean? Suppose a set is 1 comma 1 comma 2 comma 3. How many elements are there in this sets? How many elements? How many elements? How many elements? Can anybody tell me this? How many elements? So, ma'am, actually 3 elements, because 1 is repeated. All elements must be distinct. So, if you are writing one element twice or thrice, it will be counted as 1 only. Okay, it will be only counted as 1. So, that is why number of elements is 3. Okay, chalo. Let's talk about one example. Write the letters of the word independence in roster form. So, I'll take A as this name of the set. Okay, now I, N, D, E, P. Now E is again, no need to write E. Okay, no need to write E, no need to write N also, no need to write D also, then again E, N. C is something which is new, that's it, that's it. So I think this is a set. Okay, how many elements are there in this set? Ma'am, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 elements are there in this set. Okay, all right, so this is the example. Now set builder form. This is something which is slightly difficult than roster form. Not that difficult, but yeah, roster form is much easier, because what happens in roster form? Tell me. Oops, what happened? Where is this thing? Where is this thing gone? Anyway, anywhere. The cushion of my mic is missing. It was there a while ago. Okay, it was there a while ago. Anyway, chalo. Now set builder form mein, what is the difference? Roster and set builder. In roster, the elements are clearly visible. That okay, 1, 2, 3 is residing in this set. A, B, C, D is residing in this set. Okay. But if I talk about set builder form, set is described by specifying the characterizing properties of its element. See, understand. Suppose there is a girl in your school. Okay. She is your crush. And now, there are 2 types of people. Category number 1, they'll call by name. Okay, I have a crush on Sweetie. Okay, another person will not take her name. He will say that, okay, I have a crush on a girl whose name starts with S and who has a curly hair. See, one is very straightforward, and another way is describing the characteristic. So set builder form, as the name suggests, we need to build the set. Set builder form is specifying the characterizing properties of its element. Suppose, example, now how to write sets? Ma'am, can capital letters be used inside the brackets? See, it depends upon the set. See, what is a set? A well-defined collection of objects. So suppose there is a set which is collection of all the letters involved in English alphabet. So what will be your set? Tell me. So there will be set A, which will be consisting of all the A, B, C and all the way up to Z. So it depends, na? It depends on the definition of set. Like what kind of set? There are multiple sets. The set can have anything. The set can have list of players. The set can have list of books. The set can have list of, let's say, names of students. Okay. The set can have list of all the exams happening in India, all the exams happening in world. It could be anything. So it can be capital letters also. Okay. All right. Getting it? Now let's talk about this over here, set builder form. How to write a set builder form? First of all, understand. So suppose Again, capital letter, equal to sign. Then can you see curly bracket over here? Now inside the curly bracket, you will see one variable or one like small thing over here, which is nothing but that variable. Okay. So a is equals to x, such that, so all the values of x satisfying this condition will sit inside your set A. Let me tell you, a is equals to x. This is double dot. Double dot means such that. The symbol is such that. Such that. Okay, so a is equals to x, such that x is a natural number which divides 12. Which divides 12. Okay. Which divides 12. So now just tell me what will be your a. So x is a natural number which divides 12. 1 divides 12, yes. 2 divides 12, yes. 3 divides 12, yes. 4 divides 12, yes. 5 divides 12, no. 12 by 5 is not a proper natural number, okay. 6 divides 12, yes. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, no. Then just directly 12 divides 12, yes. Okay. Yes, ma'am, what about elephant? Is only one E considered? Obviously, that's what we did now in previous questions. See, repetition, I think you were not there. All elements must be distinct is the condition, and ordering also doesn't even matter. Okay. All right. So this is now set builder form. Okay. Yes. Now B set. B set is equal to Y. Y is a vowel in English alphabet. So B is containing all the vowels. A, E, I, O, U. So basically what are we trying to do? We are just trying to convert set builder form into roster form. Right? Because roster form is much clearer. Now C is equals to Z. Z is an odd natural number. So odd natural number 1, 3, 5, 7 and so on all the way up to odd natural numbers. So infinite. Okay. How many odd natural number exist on the earth? Infinite. Okay. Chalo, let's solve little questions over here. Express set A is equals to x square, x less than 5, x is a whole number in roster form. Can anybody quickly tell me how to convert it into roster form? How to convert into roster form? How to convert it into roster form? See, x is less than 5, x is a whole number. Whole number starts from, so x can be 1, x can be 2, x can be 3, x can be 4, that's it. X can never be 5, agree or not? Okay, now, who will sit inside x? Who will sit inside the set? X square. So now, it will be 1 square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square. That's it. So, A will be equals to 1, 4, 9, 16. Ready, ready, ready? Gotcha? What, Ronit? We need to form a set. Huh? Be mindful about it. Okay. Are we ready for the next question? Are we ready for the next question? Why 25? 25 is also wrong, huh? 25. X should be strictly less than 5. X can never be 5. Chalo, let's question. B is equals to 0, 3, 8, 15, 24. 0, 3, 8, 15, 24. Okay. So over here, we need to write it in set builder form. What is the thing over here? How to write? So we need to form a pattern. Okay. Now think about it. Think out of the box. How will you get 0, 3, 8, 15, 24? Don't you think if I add 1 to it, if I just add 1 to it, so it will be 1, 4, 9. 16, 25, 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. Oh my God, that means perfect square. Something related to perfect square. So B, actually this is what? This is 1 square minus 1. This is 2 square minus 1. This is 3 square minus 1. This is 4 square minus 1. This is 5 square minus 1. What is the pattern? So overall n square minus 1. So B set will have n square minus 1 in such a way that n is a natural number. N is a natural number less than 6. Can I write it this way? N is a natural number less than 6. Right or wrong? Okay. Also, another way of writing it is n square minus 1 such that n belongs to natural number colon n is less than 6. Short form. Okay, short form. Ma'am, but how 8 is 3 square minus 1? 3 3s are 9. 9 minus 1, 8 na, Abhijit? What happened? Huh? What happened? Chalo. Next question. Next question. Express set A in set builder form. You have to find the pattern now. Okay. See, converting set builder form to roster form is actually an easy task. But now set builder to roster to set builder is a tough task. You need to find the pattern. So 4, 9, 25, 36, 49. I think this is an easy task. This is n square. So 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 2 square, 3 square, 5 square. 5 square, 6 square and 7 square. Okay. All right. Okay. Also, see, sorry. There is one thing missing over here, which is 16. 16 is what? 4 square. So that is also there. Okay. So A is equals to n square, where n is a natural, or n belongs to natural number. N belongs to natural number, semicolon. Now n starts with 2 and ends with 7. So n is lying between 7 and 2. That's it. Can I write it this way? Can I write it this way? Are you getting my point? Chalo. So I think what did we study till now? What is a set? Number 1. How do we represent a set? There are 2 ways to represent a set: roster form, set builder form. The conversion between roster and set builder form is also clear. Now let's talk about cardinality of a set. What is cardinality of a set, or what is cardinal number of a set? It is nothing but how many elements are there inside a set. Okay. So cardinal number, if you can see over here, cardinal number. Okay. So it is nothing but number of elements inside a set. Number of elements inside a set. Okay, number of elements inside a set. How will we represent? Suppose you have a set A which is having 3 elements, 1, 2, 3. So cardinality of set, or number of elements in set A, this is how we represent. N of A. N and bracket A. Okay, representation. How many elements, ma'am? 3 elements. Got it? Yes? Everybody clear? Perfect. Now let's understand a couple of things related to cardinality. Okay. So now types of set. Types of set. The very first type is null set, or you can also call it as an empty set. Also call it as a void set. All 3 are exactly same. Now you must be wondering, ma'am, hold on, we are studying for JEE. JEE doesn't even ask a direct question, barely ask a direct question from sets. Then do you think it's worth it? Do you think that we should study sets? Trust me, if at all, JEE will give you a question from vectors whose answer will be, okay, square root of 13. X is equals to square root of 13. Okay. And in the options, they will give your set is what? Is it a null set? Is it a void set? Is it a singleton set? Is it a something else set? So you should be understanding the terms. If you don't even understand the term, you have mastered vectors chapter, but you won't be able to answer that question barely because you missed that 2-hour sets session. Okay, that is why basics are very much important. Okay, all right, clear. Now understand over here. See, null, empty, void set. Okay, so as the name suggests, there will be no element in the set. A set is said to be null set, void set or empty set if it contains no element. Okay, but ma'am, how will we write that set? How will we represent that set? Hold on. First of all, empty set is denoted by phi. So suppose there is a set A which is an empty set. So you can represent it as this. A is equals to phi. No curly bracket needed. Okay, all right. Now A is equals to curly bracket. There is nothing inside the curly bracket. So this is also another way of representing an empty set. Okay. So this is how an empty set will look like. Empty or null or void set. Are we getting it? Now just one question I have for you all. What is the cardinality of this particular set? Can anybody tell me? Cardinality of empty set or null set or void set is 0. Okay, all right. Yes, perfect. Now let us look at these two examples which are given over here. Set of natural numbers strictly lying between 5 and 6. Huh? Set of natural numbers, okay, hold on ma'am, lying between 5 and 6, strictly between, no 5, no 6. Any natural number is there between 5 and 6? No. So that means null set, empty set will be the answer. Okay. Now set of even prime numbers less than 2. Okay. Set of even prime numbers, prime number. I think prime number, the very first prime number is 2. Any prime number which is less than, so it does not exist. So this is also, both are actually what? Tell me. Both are actually null set. Null set. Both are null set. Okay. Abhijit is asking, ma'am, can't we take decimal? If you can take, you can take decimal. But what is a natural number, Abhijit? 5.5 is a natural number. Huh? Set of natural numbers lying between 5 and 6. There is no natural number which is lying between 5 and 6. Read the statement carefully. 5.5 is a natural number or not? Huh? Chalo. Let's do this question now. Let's solve a couple of questions. Okay. All right. Which of the following sets are empty sets? Which of the following sets are empty sets? Okay. First of all, A set, let's talk about this. X belongs to Z. What is Z? Z means integers. First of all, you should know this. Z means integers. Okay. R means real number. N means natural numbers. Natural numbers. Natural numbers. Okay. All right. And R means real number. Let's talk about A one by one. X square is equals to 9 and. So X is equals to, so from here, see, this option is giving me, from here we will get plus minus 3. And from here we will get 3. Plus minus 3 and 3. And means intersection. Intersection between plus minus 3 and 3 will be just 3. So this is what? And 3 is an integer, by the way. So I think this set builder form converted into roster form will have one element. So is A option an empty set? No, not an empty set. Okay, it is a singleton set, by the way. We call this as singleton set. Singleton set, that means a set having one element. Okay, all right, let's talk about this. X belongs to real number. This is again and means intersection. So from here plus minus 3 And from here only 2. Intersection between plus minus 3 and 2 is null. So this is the empty set. So option B is correct. What about this? X is equals to 0. So this is X is equals to 0. So singleton set, option C is wrong. What about this? X, 2x plus 1. Okay, so from here X is equals to 1. X is equals to 1 will be the answer. So this is also wrong. And this is also wrong because C. I think A, C and D are singleton set. And only B is an empty set. Getting it, everybody? Everybody getting it? Yes? Okay. Now, I have already disclosed about singleton set. A set having single element is called as singleton set. Okay? A set having singleton element is called as singleton set. Okay? So, for example, set of all positive integral roots of this equation. Can anybody tell me? X minus 5, x plus 3 is equals to 0. Okay. So, x is equals to 5 comma minus 3. As per the question, set of all positive integral roots. Positive integrals. So minus 3 is rejected, plus 5 is accepted. So this is nothing but just 5. So this is a singleton set. Okay. Singleton set. Okay. Singleton set, everybody getting? Now, two more types of sets, finite as well as infinite set. Finite means that a set having fixed number of elements. Okay. And infinite means a set having infinite number of elements. Hold on, let us understand. A set is called finite set if it contains either no element. See, that means empty set or null set or void set is also a finite set. Finite means it is like the cardinality should be something. You are able to give the cardinality. Cardinality could be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Okay. So a finite set can have 0 element or some finite number of element. Be it 100, 200, 300, it's still finite number. 1000 is also a finite number. Okay. Suppose this is a question set of all integral positive roots of this. So again we have solved it 5 and minus 3. So A set 5 comma minus 3. So what is the cardinality? Obviously cardinality will be 2, which is a finite number. Okay, 10,000 is also a finite number. By the way, don't consider this as infinite. A set having 10,000 elements. Is it a finite set or infinite set? Ma'am, finite set. Infinite means you are not able to count. Your kids and your grandkids, their grandkids. Like it will take whole life and still you are not able to count. It will take your children's life. Still they are also not able to count. This is nothing but infinite. Okay. Infinite set. Yes, Girish. Yes, you are absolutely right and we will talk about it. Don't worry. Infinite set. The set which is not finite is infinite set. That means the cardinality is not defined. Suppose set of all integers strictly greater than minus 10. So let us just write strictly greater than minus 10. So minus 9, minus 8, minus 7, minus 6, minus 5, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2 and it will go up to 100,000, 10,000, crores, lakhs. Okay. Alrighty. So dot 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 and then curly bracket close. So what is the cardinality? Cardinality of A is infinite. So this is what we call as an infinite set. Okay. Alright. Yes. Now, two more definitions, equal and equivalent. Equal set means ditto same. Okay. That means the number of elements though should be definitely same. If this set is having 3 elements, the second set will also have 3 elements and those 3 elements should also be the same. Okay. So suppose two sets A and B are said to be equal sets if not just their cardinalities are same. That means number of elements so has to be same, but members or elements should also be same. This is what we call as an equal set. Equivalent means that only cardinality matters. Only number of elements should be same. Okay. If number of elements should be same, the elements should match, that is not a compulsion. Okay, if they are matching, then it's a bonus thing. But we will just check three elements match happened, equivalent set. Okay, so suppose example A and B are equivalent sets but not equal set. They are not equal sets. Why? Because see, cardinality is 3. Okay, cardinality is 3. All right, universal set. What is a universal set? Universal set means that if at all you have 3 sets or 4 sets into consideration, your universal set, bare minimum, your universal set, okay, is having all the elements which are there in context, plus some extra elements if they are there, then no issue. Okay, so it should have 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, so it should have 4 also, 6, 7, 9 also. Okay, so this is a universal set. And you know what, if it is having 5 also, no, then it's not a problem. See, it can have extra elements, but bare minimum it should have all the elements which are there in the context. That is your universal set. Okay, all right. See, Girish, sets, there is no direct question from the sets, okay, in JEE Advanced and somewhat in JEE Main also, very few questions. Okay, so yes, we have a JEE Main question in this PPT, but unfortunately, because JEE Advanced ask question from sets, but it will combine from vectors chapter. So now for 2027 aspirants, unfortunately, we have not studied vectors or we have not studied any calculus chapter. So if I'll include that question, which is like majority, the question will be from other chapter and like 20% will be from the sets, then how will you be able to solve it? Okay, so that is why there is no question in this PPT from JEE Advanced directly. In logarithm, if you remember, there was a question and I have taken it. Okay, yes. Chalo. Now subset and superset. Oh, this is something which is very, very important. Subset and superset. So now I want your maximum attention over here. Okay, so subset means and superset. Suppose, see, this is your B and this is your A. Can you just tell me that which one is subset and which one is superset? Okay, subset will always be less. Superset will always be bigger. Suppose Maharashtra, suppose Bangalore and Karnataka. So Bangalore is subset of Karnataka. And if I talk about Karnataka, Karnataka is superset of Bangalore. And if I talk about India, India is again superset of Karnataka. India is superset for Bangalore as well. Okay. So, and Karnataka will be what? Karnataka will be subset for India. See, the smaller one will be subset, the bigger one will be superset. So, smaller one, 1, 2, 3, 4 is subset. Okay, and bigger one will be subset, but make sure, superset. make sure that all the elements are there in subset. It should be there in your superset. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 should be there. Okay, so subset and superset. If all the elements of A are present in B, then A is subset of B. Okay, and representation is A is subset of B. But in here, in this example, okay, in this example, B is subset of A. So B is subset of A. Now you will be like, ma'am, what is this thing over here? So this is an equal to sign. Okay, so when two sets are equal, so first of all, let's understand this. B is a part or portion of A. So B is subset of A. Okay. All right, B is subset of A. Subset clear? All right. Now let's talk about very, very important thing over here, which is nothing but proper subset. Okay, proper subset. So proper subset means, suppose A is 1, 2, 3 and B is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So one thing we have understood, that A is subset of B. Okay. Now, is it a proper subset? So, for that, we need to just make sure that B should be a little bit bigger than A. So, is B bigger than A? So, yes, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, B is slightly bigger than A. So, that means we will call it as proper subset. A is proper subset of B. Okay, but here, can you see this is your A, this is your B. Now just check, is A subset of B? Definition wise, yes. A will be subset of B. Ma'am, but why? They both are equal. But you know what is the definition? What is the definition? Tell me. All the elements of A are residing in B, na? So A is subset of B. But is it a proper subset? No. Why? Because A is not slightly bigger. Okay, so A is not proper subset. This is not proper subset of B. Okay, all right. Yes. Now let's talk more about proper subset. Let's talk more about proper subset. Okay, let's do this exercise so that you understand more about proper subset. Okay. All right. So, for example, your A set is 1, 2, 3. Correct? Now, we are going to understand subset and proper subset in detail. I want your maximum attention over here. A is this set 1, 2, 3. Can you help me in writing all the subsets, all possible subsets of A? All possible subsets of A. All possible subsets of A. Okay. So, first, the very first subset will be null set. Okay. Null set is subset of all the set. Obviously, null set is portion of A. So, null set is subset of all the set. Keep this in mind. Okay. Now, can you tell me this particular set having single element 1? 1 is subset of A set or not? Yes, ma'am. This is a portion of this, definitely. 2 is also there. 3 is also there. Then 1, 2. Then 2, 3. Then 1, 3. Then 1, 2, 3. How many subsets? That's it. These are all subsets of A. Yes, these are all subsets of A. How many can you count? Yes, Gokul Raj, welcome, welcome. How many can you count, ma'am? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 subsets. Okay. Can anybody tell me cardinality of A is 3 and total number of subsets? Total number of subsets is equals to 8. Okay, is equal to 8. Yes, you guys are already telling me that 2 power n. Okay. Now, hold on. Give me answer of these three questions. Number of non-void or non-empty subsets of A. So, first of all, how many total subsets of 8? How many non-empty? So first of all, how many empty are there? Ma'am, only one empty set is there. So if you remove the remaining sets, the remaining subsets will be the non-empty one. Right? So the answer is 8 minus 1, that is 7. Okay. The number of proper subsets of A. First of all, let's understand what is the proper subset. Okay. So only this. I told you now what is not proper. I think this is not improper. Improper or not proper. Improper one. The last one will be just improper. Okay, so this is also 8 minus 1, 7. And number of non-void proper subset. Now non-void and proper. So I think we need to remove this because this is improper. And this also we need to remove because non-void. This is a void. This is empty. So we have to remove two sets now. So this is 8 minus 2 is equals to 6. Okay. Now if I tell you the formula or if I tell you the formula for all the options, what are we going to get? First of all, cardinality of set is, suppose cardinality of set is 3. So total number of subsets will be 2 raised to power n. Keep that in mind. Okay. Total number of non-empty subsets will be 2 power n minus 1. Total number of proper subsets will be 2 power n minus 1 again. Total number of non-void proper subset is 2 power n minus 2. Where n over here in this case is 3. Okay. Alrighty. Clear? Perfect. Chalo. So this is what I have already written for you. Can you see? Suppose A be a finite set containing m elements. That means cardinality of A is m. Then 3 formulas you must remember. Number 1. Number of non-void, non-empty sums. First of all, total number of subsets. Total subsets. Tell me. Total subsets of any set is 2 power m. Total number of non-void or non-empty will be 2 power m minus 1. Total number of proper subsets 2 power m minus 1. And total number of non-void proper subset is 2 power m minus 2. Okay. Ma'am, non-void mein why are we subtracting 2? Because non-void proper subset. You want proper, you want non-void. So you have to eliminate null set. And you have to eliminate improper set. So obviously, because two terms are mentioned, non-void and proper. So if at all any subset which is improper, that you cannot count. If at all any subset who is empty, you cannot count. So out of 8, you can only have 6 now. Yes, Abhijit? Okay, chalo. One question on your screen. Here we go. Here we go. One question on your screen. Okay, let's see. A is a set having one. How many elements? By the way, how many elements are there in set A? Can anybody tell me about cardinality of A? So, ma'am, this is an element and this is also an element. Okay. The second element is complete set, one set. and then this and this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cardinality of A is 4. Okay, now understand. See, this is the symbol, this is like two symbols you are seeing. See, if you are talking about element, element is belongs to a set. Element belong to a set, and subset is a subset of a set. Superset. Okay, so this symbol we'll use when left, right, both are sets. This symbol we'll use when this is an element. Let's talk about it. 2, 3 is subset of A. No, this is actually an element. So I think B option seems to be correct. B option is correct. A is wrong because see, this is completely an element. Okay, so this is wrong. Okay, now we need to validate. Okay, by the way, this 1, 2, 3, is this a subset of A? This is also a wrong thing. See, I'll tell you. First of all, list all subsets of A. All subsets. All subsets of A. Okay, so 4 cardinality is 4. So there will be 2 power 4. That is, there will be 16. Okay, so null set is a subset of everything, then 1. This is a subset then. See, if this is an element, if I enclose this in curly bracket, then it will become a subset. See, this is an element now. So if I enclose this in set, it will become a subset. This is also becoming a subset. That means this bracket 2, 3 is a subset. That means option C is correct. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 we cannot take it in single-handedly. D option is wrong. So which one is correct? Tell me. B and C is correct. Okay, so B and C is correct, but can you see the question is asking for the incorrect option. So this is actually incorrect. This is your correct, correct, and incorrect. So which one are incorrect? A and D. So A and D. Okay, A and D. Yes, gotcha, everybody. Okay. All right. Now, a few points you need to know about subset, okay, or proper subset. First of all, every set is a subset of itself. Definitely. Do you remember when I was listing, if I go back, see, I was listing the subsets of A. The last one is 1, 2, 3, which is clearly set A. Can you see this is set A? Okay, so set A is subset of itself. Can I write? Set A 1, 2, 3 is subset of itself. So this is what my first point is. Every set is subset of itself. Okay. Now null set is a subset of every set. One student was telling also in the chat box. What happened, Rohit? What happened, huh? No, I am seeing you already. Okay, now if A is subset of B and B is subset of A. So see, if A and B are subset of each other, what does that mean? That both A and B are equal. Then only it is possible. Correct? Now phi is a proper subset of every set except itself. See, understand, phi. Every set is subset, empty set is subset of every set. Right? Even if you have a set A is equals to phi and somebody asks you, find the subset of this set. So you'll be like, subset will be phi, because phi is subset of every set. Now understand, Phi is proper subset of every set, okay, but not for itself. Why? Because see, this is not a proper subset. Proper means you have to have the portion. Do you remember the definition of proper subset? Okay, the portion. Okay, chalo. So I think all the definitions are clear. Are we ready? Are we up for the JEE main question? How many of you feel that, ma'am, yes, bring it on JEE main question? Bring it on the JEE main question. How many of you are ready for the JEE main question? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. Ready, ready, ready? Here we go. Here we go. Okay, set A has m elements, set B has n elements. Very good question. Okay, m and n. If the total number of subsets of A is 112, more than the total number of subsets of B, then the value of m into n is. Okay, all right. So first of all, total number of subsets of A. Can anybody tell me? Total number of subsets of A. So total number of subsets of A is 2 power cardinality of A, that is 2 power m. Is 112 more than total number of subsets of B? So total number of subsets of B is 2 power n. So as per the question, total number of subset of A is 112 more than total number of subsets of B. This is the only equation I am having. And what I need is m multiply n. Now you have to think about it. You have to see. Tip of the ninja tip of the day. Whenever you have to find two variables, how many things you have to find? Ma'am, two things, m and n. And you have got only one equation. That's so unfair. This is not mathematics. Mathematics always feel, okay, two equation, two unknown, then we can find. If one equation and two unknown are there, oh my God, how will you be able to find? Then you have to do something else, okay? You have to do hit and trial. You have to think. Now you have to think, okay? Because you know that m and n both are natural number now. Both are natural number because cardinality, both are whole number basically. Whole number. Okay? So n can never be negative. M also can never be negative. You want to take a screenshot? Okay, go ahead with. Okay, that's it. That's it. Why take me also in your screenshot now? What's wrong? I'll stand here. I'll not hide the text, but I want to come in your picture. I want to photo bombard you. Okay? Chalo. All right. So now just think about what are the possible things which can happen for m and n. Okay? So understand, see, 112 plus something will give you 2 power m. So let me just tell you, 2 power 1 is equals to 2, 2 power 2 is equals to 4, 2 power 3 is equals to 8, 2 power 4 is equals to 16, 2 power 5 is equals to 32, 2 power 6 is equals to 128, 2 power 7 is equals to 256. Okay, then here, let us talk about here, 2 power 8 is equals to 512, 2 power 9 is equals to 1024. Is it correct? Sorry, I missed 64. 64, 128, okay, 256, 512 and 2 power 10 is equals to 1024. 2 power 11 is 2048. Let's see, let's check whether the answer can be amongst these two. Okay. See, 112 plus, suppose n is equals to 1. So 102 plus 2 will give you 114. Unfortunately, 2 power m is equals to 114 is not actually a good thing, because 2 power m should be amongst these values. Okay. So n is equals to 1, not happening. Okay, think about it. Now n is equals to 2. If n is equals to 2. So if n is equals to 2, then 116 again not happening. N is equals to 1, rejected. N is equals to 2, rejected. N is equals to 3. So suppose 112 plus 8. So it is 113, not at all. So n is equals to, suppose, 4. So this is 112 plus 16. So 112 plus 16 is going to give you 120. Okay, happening. Suppose n is equals to 4. Now let's check. N is equals to 4. 2 power m is equals to 102 plus 2 power 4. 112 plus 16. So this is 8. This is 2. 122 power m is equals to 128. By the way, then m will be equals to 7. So it is satisfying actually. The moment I tried for n is equals to 4, m came out to be 7. 7 4s are 28. 28 is absolutely correct. Okay. Yes, everybody. Clear? Now whatever they ask, m into n they have asked. Now, if they will ask m plus n, m minus n, you will be able to tell. Right? Okay. Clear? Shall we move on to the next problem, everybody? Yes, let's do this. Okay, JEE Main 2024 question. JEE Main 2024. Okay. Suppose the number of elements in the set S. Okay. Oops. What are they saying? That S will have x, y, z. This is a triplet, by the way. Okay. Where x, y, z all are integers, and you know what? X plus 2y plus 3z is equals to 42, and all x, y, z should be greater than or equal to 0. Okay. Again, see, 3 unknowns and only one equation. So what you need to do is, again, you need to think. Now you need to think. Okay. So what you need to do is, you need to make cases in this. Suppose case number 1, x is equals to 0. If x is 0, then what will happen? Sorry, not x 0. Make z 0. I think this will make more sense. If z is 0, because see now, we have x, y, z all should be positive integers. This is a plus point. That means there will be limited cases, obviously. So if z is 0, then x plus 2y is equals to 42. Correct? Now think about what could be the values of, so think about y. Okay, so just make a table for y and z. So this is your y, this is your z, x. Think about y. Okay, see, understand. Hold on. This is very interesting. First of all, I took z is equals to 0. Why? Because see, this is 3z. If you start with x is equals to 0, this is not going to help you much because of the coefficients involved. So focus on z is equals to 0, then this is the equation. Now start taking values of y, because again, because of this 2y. Okay, start taking values of y. So if y is 0, then x will be 42. If y will be 1, x will be 21. Y will be 2. Okay. So x will be what? 30. Sorry. If y will be 1. If y is 1, can anybody tell me? If y is 1, x will be what? 40. If at all y is 2, 2 2s are 4, so 38. Okay, it will go all the way up to y can be what? Maximum y can be 21. Yes. If y is 21, x will be 0. So how many options are there for this 0 to 21? I can clearly see 22 options. So 22 options. Okay, so 22 ordered triplets will be there. Now let's talk about z is equals to 1. Okay, z is equals to 1. Everybody, if z is 1, then what will happen? 42 minus 3, so 39. X plus 2y is equals to 39. Again, let's make a table. This is your y first and this is your x. If your y is 0, x will be 39. Y 0, x 39. Y is 1, so x will be 37. Y is 2, 2 2s are 4. 39 minus 4 is 35. Okay. And what could be the last value of y? Can anybody tell me? Y can be 19. So it will go all the way up to, that's it, 19. So 19 into 2. 19 into 2, 38. So x will be just 1. After that, if you put y is equals to 20, then what will happen? Tell me. So, ma'am, if y is equals to 20, then it will be 40. Okay. 39 minus 40 is minus 1. X can never be negative. So that is why. Okay. So this is a very thoughtful question over here. But slowly you have to move forward. Okay. So how many? 19 options from here. 19 options from this particular thing. Okay. So a little bit lengthy question spotted over here. Now put z is equals to 2. Z is equals to 2. If z is 2, then what will happen? 42 minus 6. So x plus 2y is equals to 36. Now again, just create that y and x. Okay. Suppose y is 0, x will be 36. Y is 1, then x will be 34. Last, what will be the value of y? So y will be 18. 18. Can you see 18? Okay. And x will be just 0. So how many options? 19 options from here as well. Okay. 19 options from here as well. Sorry, not 19, no? From here, how many? 20 options. No, sorry. Yes. From here, 20 options. Okay. I can see a pattern, by the way. 20 options. Okay. Then 19 options. Okay. All right. Okay. Hold on. That means for z is equals to 0, we have 22. Z is equals to 1, 20 options. Z is equals to 2, 19 options. Okay. So if my z is equals to 0, I will have how many? 22 options. 22, then 20, then 20, then 19 options. Okay. 22, then 20 for z is equals to 1 and for z is equals to 2, 19 options. Correct. Then for z is equals to 3. Okay, hold on. What will happen if my z is 3? If z is 3, 3 3s are 9. 42 minus 9 will be 33. X plus 2y is equals to 33. Put y is equals to 0. Okay, y is 0, x is 33. Y is 1, then x is 31. Okay, and eventually last, y can be 16. Okay, so there are 17 options. 17 options. So this is 17. Okay, now we are understanding the pattern. Z is equals to 4. Can you see 22, then 20, then 19, then 17? After that, you will get 16. Then z is equals to 5. You will get, now there will be a gap of 1. So this is 14. Okay. After that, z is equals to 6. So 14, then you have 13. Z is equals to 7. Then you will have a gap of 1. So 11 options. Z is equals to 8. Okay. So first of all, let us talk about Z. Suppose x and y both are 0. So 3 ones are 3, 3 ones are 3. Okay, and 3 fours are 12. Z can be maximum 14. Z maximum can be what? 14. Correct or not? What is the maximum value of Z? What is the maximum value of Z? Can anybody tell me? If x and y are 0, so 3Z is equals to 42. 3 ones are 3, okay, and 3 fours are 12. Z can maximum be 14. Z is equals to, can you see now? Okay. For 8, now 13, then it is 11, then it is Z is equals to 8, this is 10, okay. Z is equals to 9, then this is what? There will be a gap of 1, so 8, okay. After that, Z is equals to 10, okay, so 10, so this is 7 options. Z is equals to 11, so 8, 7, then 1 gap, this 6 will be missing, then 5. Z is equals to 12. So tell me quickly, 5, so there will be no gap, 4. Z is equals to 13. So there will be gap of 1 now, which is 3. And now Z is equals to 14, it will be 2. Okay. All right. 2, 3. No, not 2. This is 1. So 1, then gap, which is 3. Okay, then 3, 4. 1, 2, hold on. 4, 5, 4, this is 2. Yes, this is 2. Now it's making sense. 1, 2, 3 missing. 4, 5, 6 missing. 7, 8, 9 missing. 10, 11, 12 missing. 13, 14, 15 missing. 16, 17, 18 missing. 19, 20, 21 missing. 22. Okay. Alrighty. Clear? So if you do the total, if you do the math, okay, just make sure that you are adding this and this. So if you add, what will you get? Anybody in the chat box? You will get 169 as the answer. So this is 169. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, everybody. Yes. Chalo. Are we ready for the next question? Are we ready for the next question? Yes. One more question from JEE Main, by the way, which is this. Okay. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. One more question from the JEE Main. Lengthy, yes, I told you. Some questions are definitely lengthy in maths. Number of elements in this set. Okay, number of elements in this particular set. Remember I told you who all were there in modulus session, bridge course modulus. Huh? See, this is a JEE Main question. This is a JEE Main question. Mod of E less than 6. Can anybody tell me? This means E is lying between 6 and minus 6. Okay. After sets, we are going to take trigonometry, huh? Okay, so this is the concept we are going to use in today's question. Everybody onboarded with me? Yes. Now the number of elements in this set is what they are looking for. So mod of n square minus 10n plus 19 less than 6 implies n square minus 10n plus 19 less than 6 but greater than minus 6. So there are two inequalities clearly. Inequality number 1 and inequality number 2. Let's start with inequality number 1. And what we need to do is we need to take intersection. So n square minus 10n, 19 minus 6 will be what? Can anybody tell me? Help me out, help me out. So plus 13 is less than 0. Okay. All right. Now I want to split. Okay. I want to split. Or what we can do is think about the numbers. So if n is 0, okay. If n is 0, then how many, think about how many numbers will satisfy this, okay. So ma'am, n is equals to 0 will definitely satisfy, okay. So let's start with 0. Then what about n is equals to 1? Integer, by the way, n is an integer. So n is equals to 1. Think about it. 1 minus 10n. So minus 12, yes. Less n is equals to 0 is actually not getting satisfied. Kya? Hold on. 0 if you put na 13 less than 0, false. False, false, false. Okay. Formula method also you can apply, by the way. Hold on. Let me just do this with formula method. N is equals to 10 plus minus b square. Square root of 100 minus 4 into 13 upon 2. Okay. Now, I'll do a little bit math over here. Please do not panic. Do not get scared. 2. This is 5. This is 25. And this is gone. 25 minus 13. So, n is equals to 5 plus minus 25 minus 13 is nothing but root 12, which is 2 root 3. 5 plus 2 root 3 and 5 minus 2 root 3. Okay. So, now less than 0 symbol. So, 5 plus 2 root 3, can anybody help me with this? 5 plus 2 multiply 1.7 is equals to 5 plus 3.4, 8.4. This is 5 minus 3.4 is what? 1.6? Yes. So, between 1.6 and 8.4, so n will be equals to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. From the first inequality, we are getting this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, alrighty, clear? Yes, perfecto. Now let's talk about the second inequality, which is n square minus 10n plus 19 greater than minus 6. Okay, so n square minus 10n plus 19 plus 6, 25 greater than 0. So this is actually n square minus 5. Sorry, this is a perfect square. N minus 5 whole square greater than 0. Now tell me that what all values are accepted over here, or what all values are not accepted. Something square greater than 0. Oh my God, Gokul Raj, what are you saying? Rohit is saying wavy curve. You guys are retarded. Common sense, can you please apply? Srinivas is saying 6, 7, 8. You will accept only 6, 7, 8. What about a 9? You won't accept 9. Huh? Abhijit is saying 6 to infinity. What about 0? Is 0 not accepted over here, Abhijit? Put 0, let me know. Yes. Finally, some common sense started arriving, striking to Rohit. Only 5. See, squared quantity greater than 0. See, squared quantity is never negative. Any squared quantity is never negative. So, this is actually a trap. Trap alert. Trap alert, okay? N minus 5 square is greater than 0. That means n can be anything except 5. Why? Because the moment you put 5, it will become 0. 0 greater than 0 not happening. But except 5, whatever value you put, it will become square. Eventually, it will be positive. So, it will be accepted. So, n can be anything except 5. So, the second inequality is just rejecting 5. That's all. The second inequality is saying bring everything. You put everything in place of n in the original equation or here, you will get that this inequality is going to get satisfied. Yes, Shri, 6, 7, 8 only. What about 3? Is 3 not getting satisfied over here? 3 is getting satisfied now. 3 minus 5 is what? Minus 2. Minus 2 square is what? 4. 4 greater than 0. True or false? True. Okay. All right. So only 5 we need to accept. Okay. 5 we need to reject. So only 5 is something which we cannot accept. So how many elements will be there? Tell me. So ma'am, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 elements. 6 elements. Alrighty, clear? All chapters will be taken, portal gaming, don't worry about it. What happened, huh? One by one, I'll cover all the chapters, okay? Chalo. Now, the next definition on your screen, by the way. Next definition on your screen, okay, which is last definition. Okay, we'll be winding up in another 5 minutes, okay? And we'll be taking like Venn diagram, operation of sets, cardinality of sets, that particular part in the next session, okay? So this is something which is the last definition, which is power set. Now this is something which is very much important, and I will give you an important question based on this. Power set. What is a power set? Understand it nicely. Collection or family of all subsets of A is called power set of A, and it is denoted by P of A. Okay, so understand what is a power set. Okay, suppose you have a set 1, 2. This is your set A. So power set of A is a set. Power set is nothing but a set only. First of all, please understand. It is a set which is containing all the subsets. A set containing sets. Ma'am, not full chapter, yes, because I think I will need 1.5 hour more. And now if I'm going to teach you 1.5 hour more, what will happen, you know? Then next class is at 8 o'clock. How will you be able to understand? How will you be able to attend both the classes? So that is why not complete chapter, okay? Yes, so now I will list all the subsets in this curly bracket. So null set, first of all, is subset of all the sets. Then we have a set, this is a subset. Subset of this. Then we have this 1, 2. That's it. How many subsets are possible, by the way? So cardinality of A is 2. So number of subsets will be what? Number of subset is 2 power 2, that is 4. So there will be 4 elements in power set of A, by the way. How many elements? How many elements will be there in power set of A? Can anybody tell me? By the way, this is such an interesting thing. How many elements will be there? So cardinality of power set will be equal to number of subsets of A, which is equals to 2 power n. Keep this in mind. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Okay. All righty. Yes. Perfect. Now 2 questions back to back we are going to solve, and we are going to wind up. Are we ready for the 2 questions? Chalo, let's see. Let's see quickly. So this is, we have already done. Okay, so clearly cardinality of power set of A is nothing but 2 power n. This is the formula. What is n over here? 2. So 2 power 2 option. The number of members in the power set of set A. Okay. One more question, by the way. This is a slightly different question, difficult question, tricky question. Please make sure that you are reading this question nicely. This is the last question, by the way. Daniel is saying, I'm new to this chapter, so can I watch this, ma'am? From the beginning, if you will watch, it will be more beneficial for you. Portal Gaming is saying, ma'am, thank you for your JEE Main lecture comparing to other channel. This channel is very useful for JEE Main and Advanced. Yes, thank you so much. Please make sure that you are hitting the like button and commenting, okay? Not, yes, in the live chat, it's good, but also do comment in the video, after the video. Also, let the people, more students know about this channel. Okay, all right, let's see now the number of subsets of the power set of set A. First of all, understand one by one, please. There are high chances that you're going to make mistake over here. First of all, subsets of the power set of A. Okay, so there are 3 layers over here. First of all, we have set A. Set A is having A comma B comma C. Okay, so here cardinality is nothing but 3. Okay, ma'am, got it. Now, how many elements will be there in power set of A? How many elements? Total elements. What will be the power set? So, cardinality of power set, can anybody tell me? Cardinality of power set is 2 power n, correct? So, cardinality, how many elements will be there? So 2 power 3, which is 8. Okay, so power set of A is having 8 elements, by the way. Now what they are asking, number of subset of power set. So number of subset of any set is what? Can anybody tell me? 2 raised to power number of elements in that set. Okay, so this is 2 power number of elements. So 2 power 8 will be the answer. 2 power 8 is 256. Option D is absolutely correct. Okay. Yes, Rohanit. How many questions, ma'am? In the mock test, I got 23. Will I be able to get better? See, how many questions is so very subjective. First of all, I don't know about your school test. Is it a JEE Main test, JEE Main level test, school level test? What is it? And if I talk about integration, see, you need maximum number of questions. You first of all solve a complete NCERT twice. Solve the complete NCERT twice. For integration, I am saying, not for anything else. Okay, I am not recommending NCERT for maths at all. But for integration, because JEE Main integration, JEE Advanced integration is very overwhelming and less rewarding too. So NCERT level integration, start solving. Okay, then attend. See, I'll take integration this year, but we have thoda sa time to get to the integration. So Yes, JEE level 50 questions is nothing. Ma'am, JEE level 50 questions. Are you talking about the test? Oh, for JEE level, you need to solve at least 200, 300 questions from integration. Abhijit, that's subjective. Sets chapter is very small chapter, and something like integration, if you compare, it is very big chapter. So it depends on chapter to chapter. It is not that, okay, for one chapter it's a specified time. Okay, there are small chapters, there are big chapters. So that depends. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take your leave and I'm going to meet you in the next session. Okay. And next session is going to be all about Venn diagram, operation of sets, and loads of JEE main questions. So do not miss that session of sets at any cost. Okay, this is me, your Ninja Ma'am, signing off, and I'm gonna see you in